what we have to do is we have 5 minutes to name all 24 quarterbacks who have thrown for 500 yards in NFL history in the past. So here
and does it count for Super Bowl performances too?
I believe so. Actually, I don't think so, because there would be a specific one on here within the last couple of years. Wouldn't there be a Nick Foles somewhere in here?
Oh, so I'm gonna get the teams too.
So we have the hints of the team, the year, the number, and the amount of yards that they threw for. So this is not in order of year. This is in order of most yards. So the highest yards is the first one, all the way down to the last one, which was 502 yards.
So we can just go straight off the top, right? Easily, you can go Joe Burrow's top right there, Cincinnati, right?
Yeah, that's kind of how this works. I would type Joe Burrow's name in, and then it would light up green on the thing. We have 5 minutes to complete the challenge, and I think once we get to like the last 5 guys, it's going to get really, 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 really hard. We want you guys to help us in the chat. 5 minutes, every single 500-yard passer in a single game in NFL history. Here we go. I'll start us off with the bang. The best quarterback of all time, the best quarterback on this list, Dak Prescott.
Matt Ryan.
Our timer is already going.
Yeah.
Phillip Rivers.
Oh, shoot. You're just going to go through and be able to just do them all, Joe?
Well, I'm just going through the bottom right here, starting at the bottom where you started. Big Ben.
That's
Big
Ben
Roethlisberger.
I just type in Ben.
Who was Kansas City's starter in 2000?
So I believe that's going to be either going to be
Ben was on there 3 times. I didn't even know that.
Drew Brees. Go ahead and put Drew Brees in there.
I want to say that's potentially Trent Green or Elvis Gerbach in 2000 for the Chiefs.
I was going to go Elvis Gerbach.
I think that.
But Trent Green, it might have been. Oh, it was Elvis. Okay, cool. Because Trent Green, after his injury, which would have been around that time. Derek Carr is.
No Trent Green.
No Trent Green. Okay, so the Giants, 1962, like Frank Gifford. Frank Gifford was a running back. I don't remember. I'm not gonna get that one.
Mike, go ahead and put Derek Carr.
Derek Carr got one.
Yeah, put Tony Romo.
Maybe Chris Olave, 2,000 yards.
Romo's in there for sure.
New York Giants is going to be. Is that going to be? That has to be Manning, right? Eli Manning.
1962.
Yeah. Well, in 2012, Eli threw that. There's a Warren Boone is on there.
This is Sims, right?
Eli Manning, Tom Brady.
Yeah, that's Phil Sims. Put in Eli Manning.
I know who the Rams one is.
Matthew Stafford's on there.
Yeah. Arizona Cardinals, 1996. I believe that's Jake Plummer.
Well, yeah, it better be Jake Plummer.
Jake Plummer.
Yeah, you still got to put in Joe Burrow.
Phil
Rams 2019. You got Jared Goff. 2011, was that the Matt Castle year?
No, it's Brady. It's number 12.
Is it Brady?
Yeah.
Jared Goff. Well, that was that one game against KC, huh?
We got to do Dan Marino.
Yeah.
And then you got to do Plummer, Jake Plummer.
He put it in. It didn't go through.
Oh, it didn't go through? So who else was down there?
1996 Cardinals. I wonder if it's somebody like David Craig or some.
Oh, you didn't put Stafford in there, Mike.
Matt Stafford.
Rams 1982. Who is that? Jim Everett?
Who was Houston's quarterback? Is that going to be Matt Schaub? Who is that? 2012.
2012? That's got to be Matt Schaub.
No way Matt Schaub threw that much.
There's no way.
Matt Schaub had some.
Oh, my God.
Matt Schaub.
It was Matt Schaub. What the?
Who is this Cardinals quarterback in 1996?
96. This should be you guys. Come on. I wasn't born yet. This doesn't count for me.
1996.
Who played quarterback for the Rams in the 80s?
Jim Everett.
I was gonna say because him and Jim Rome went off on it as Chris Everett.
And
No.
14 for the Giants in the 60s.
No, did Boomer play in the 60s?
Boomer?
This Arizona Cardinals one is killing me, and when they put the answer in there, I'm going to be upset.
Omar, help us.
96. Who was Cardinals quarterback in 96? That's when I was still young.
Who's the guy who's on TV now for the Rams? Vic. What's his name?
30 seconds.
Put in Vic and see if it goes. VIC. Or no, is it Vince Ferragamo? Who's the?
Oh, Vince Ferragamo. I know. Yeah. I don't know if he threw 500, but I know who that is. Damn.
Yeah, there it is.
Damn.
Got Vince Ferragamo.
All the Super Bowls. I believe they lost one.
Arizona Cardinals.
12 seconds.
1996. It's probably gonna be somebody crazy like Rodney Pete or somebody.
Boomer Esiason. I thought we said that one.
You said Boomer.
We don't want any more. Okay, so that one we got. Okay, we would have never.
Y.A. Tittle. I'm
Yeah,
disappointed in myself. I should have just said an old random name. I said Frank Gifford, even though he didn't even play quarterback. What an idiot.
So we
We
did
got
say
22
Boomer.
out of 20. 22 out of 24 is pretty good. It's pretty good. And we span every generation, guys. We go from, my age, today's quarterbacks, Tom Brady, all the way back to the old days. Vince.
I
thought we got 23, Mike, because we said Boomer.
We did. You said Boomer. I don't remember Boomer Esiason playing for the Cardinals.
I don't either. So that counts.
That must have been like one season.
Easy peasy.
I'm
We
not
can do
sure,
these challenges. They have a bunch of them. They have a bunch of different topics, a bunch of different statistics, and we could try them out every once in a while.
That's fun. I like that. Next time, I want to compete with Joe. You got to go in order. So you got to go every other one. And if the person gets it wrong, then the other person gets a chance to put it in. And we just speed round all the way through.
That's straight duel, right?
So Boomer played one season with Arizona and then went back to Cincinnati for a season. So he was 35 years old when he played for Arizona.
Yeah, I just don't remember. That was not a good year for Arizona. I can't imagine that was a good
He
year.
went 3-5, it says. So yeah.
Yeah.
It wasn't.
But he threw for 500.
Okay, so he threw for it was a 500-yard game, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
500-yard games.
He threw for 2,293 yards that year. So
he
in
threw
one
for
game,
a fifth or a fourth of his entire season's passing yard total.
Boomer was good. Like with the Bengals, he was good. But I don't remember anything with the Cardinals.